Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just wanted to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with normal software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from Normal to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope everyone is doing well today. On my last video, I was asked in the comment section if I would talk about forgiveness and reconciliation, and how they don't always mix, and honestly how they shouldn't mix when dealing with a narcissist. Which ties into a major problem for those that grew up in a home with a narcissist parent or parents, or for other reasons developed codependency, and that we forgive and give several chances for this person to be in our lives. And the reason why we do this is because we've felt thrown away by others, and like we weren't given fair chances in many areas of our lives. So we feel obligated to give these chances that we wish were given to us to others. And sadly in most cases to the wrong type of people. You see, part of having healthy parents. And when I say that, I don't mean perfect, because that doesn't exist. But most healthy parents teach their sons and daughters how to steer clear of others that have bad motives. And in that they learn that forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation. They might forgive that individual for talking about them behind their back, or stealing $5 out of their wallet or purse. But they know to never go back to dealing with the person again. Why? Because it's a good chance they talked these things over with their trusted parent or parents, and they were advised to never deal with that person again. The more someone enforces these boundaries, the easier it becomes to just keep on walking and moving forward and away from toxic people once they are identified. Now the trick becomes if these toxic people are family. And here comes the question of no or low contact. Look, everyone's situation is different, and what they can't deal with may vary. No contact is desired, but there are some that have very low contact. And they manage it well because they've gotten to a place in their life where they understand this narcissist family member won't change. However, maybe it's a narcissist mother or father that is hospitalized and in a vegetative state, and they want to be there to have closure for themselves. And there are numerous scenarios like this. Or they choose to not be around. It's up to them. But the key is to understand, no matter what you say or do, the narcissist will never change. They might fake like they are going to change to keep you around, but they never will. And in that, there is no reconciliation. Here's an example. I had a so-called friend, where I thought we were tight like brothers. But now looking back, every time I hung out with this guy, there was nothing but trouble. And this guy was just always up to no good. But then he would show a good side to him. A side that I now know was a fake. And it was designed to confuse me and tap into that part of me that wanted to help him out as a good friend. Well, one day, it dawned on me what type of person this so-called friend was. I've forgiven him completely for all of these things wrong he had done to me. However, I have yet to ever contact this person again. And he has yet to contact me. As I feel he has sensed I've progressed enough in my life that I no longer tolerate this kind of behavior. And he has now moved on to others that do. Susie, my ex, is the same way. The same with my brother, who I feel really bad for, which is another topic for another video. Because I feel horribly bad for my golden child brother, as I know what was done to him that turned him into the toxic person he is today. But with that said, I know what type of person he is. And it's not good. And it won't change no matter what I say or do. So I forgive him. I pray and leave it in the hands of the Most High. And I just move forward with my life. And I do not seek reconciliation with my brother in any way, shape or form. The key is to understand you aren't obligated to reconciliate with anyone. And once you understand that, it becomes easier to let that person go out of your life. You don't owe this person anything. And comparing you to this person isn't a fair comparison. You might now have been given a fair shake in life. And you might have put your foot in your mouth many times. But your heart was in the right place. The fact of the matter is the narcissist will rip your life apart if given a chance. And they will go eat a sandwich after they are done doing so. All with a smile on their face. Chances are that's not you and that will never be you. So though you feel bad for the narcissist as you've gone through similar situations together, like myself and my golden child brother, it's not fair to compare you to them, as it's truly comparing apples to oranges. You and they aren't the same. You have flexibility and introspection to reflect and better yourself. They do not, as they are stuck in a pre-programmed loop. That doesn't allow them to look inward at all. And that is done so their pain and shame is covered up completely. And as a result you have someone that is projecting all of these feelings onto you as long as you will let them. As long as you are seeking reconciliation. And it might not happen all at once. But at some point it will happen. As the narcissist again might fake nice and they are so happy to having you back into their life. And then 6 months to a year later. Or even sooner. The same patterns will start all over again. There's an old saying. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. There is nothing wrong with forgiving someone for the wrong they have done to you. And then moving on and away from that person. Because here's the thing. If they truly are sorry, they will understand why you want nothing to do with them again. And if they truly understand it, it will carry over into how they lead their lives with others in the future. Even though you're not around. Sometimes we are in someone's life. Or they are in ours for a lifetime. Sometimes it's only for a season. But in many cases these relationships are here for us to use as a teaching guide. On what we are doing wrong and what we are doing right. And how to pick better friends and spouses in the future. And part of that is our ability to forgive and completely walk away from certain people in our life. Or possibly dropping contact to very, very low. With the understanding this person will no longer be given any personal information about you. And they will never change. I think this is one of the most important lessons dealing with a narcissist. Forgiving and walking away. Because it seems those that get put through the ringer were caught in this loop of manipulation of sticking it out and staying around. Staying around too long. The moment you or others master the art of walking away with forgiveness in your heart, and being able to do it at the beginning of the relationship once red flags are visible, the better shot many of us have at having a more happy and healthy life. Well, that's all I have for now. I would like to know what you think about this topic. Please leave your comments in the comment section below. Because the more we share, the more we grow. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you like this content to be a part of this channel's growth. Also, don't forget to like and share to let YouTube know this type of content is important for you and for others. And if you would like to support this channel even further, you can do so by the way of Patreon. And if you are already supporting by the way of Patreon, I want to say from the bottom of my cartoon heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now and be good to yourself.